Check, 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 check. Check 1, 2. Let's do an audio check. Let's see where we're at with the audio levels early on. As we set up the stream, we have some sweet box openings to do. We have channel members that have bought some Sorcery box openings. I want to compare the boxes to some of my favorite Magic the Gathering sets, and I also want to just enjoy Sorcery. I want to really see what this is all about, give this thing a fair shot, and because I want to do that, I had to make a couple changes to the studio, which is why I look all weird and washed out here, because boom, we had to get the box opening station all set up, ready to go. A couple of cards that I ordered in the mail came in today. Ooh, that's hard to see. Hold on, let's be ridiculous. Let's be irresponsible. As people filter into the stream, let's be irresponsible and cut this open with a knife on stream where I'm surely going to cut myself. Like, I'm 100% going to cut myself here, huh, right? There's a lot of other reasons I look weird and washed out. Man, you know, I love when my friends pop into the stream to say hi. And the weird part is that I can't even be mad because one of them is, I'm opening for them today, a channel member, Dennis, a longtime support. Wait, only the first one is sleeved. Super weird. Longtime channel supporter Dennis and longtime channel supporter Jim Williams had his box opening recorded earlier today that will go out this week. And I can't even be mad. Also, I'm not going to call it any game stores. These were supposed to be near mint, and these are very, very smudgy. If only I was a complainer. I'm just going to add them to my collection and shut up. But man, those are super smudgy. Can you see, does that come through on the camera as you guys are filtering in? Let me know if you're here in the live stream. I know we're late. It's a super late live stream we're hanging out, but if that comes through, they seem super smudgy. And as you can see here, I did splurge and finally buy myself the playmat I've always wanted. I've always wanted this playmat. I have so much always wanted this playmat, and I decided that there's never been a better time than the present, and I went ahead and I purchased it. But what we got going on today is we have a box opening for channel member Dennis in the chat right now. Big shout out to Dennis. I also have this Dominaria United collector box that I picked up on a pretty sweet Black Friday deal that I want to open. We'll create, here, look, now he's an X-Men. I do want to open that, and I kind of want to do like how I feel, because for those who don't know, I really enjoy Dominaria United. It's a set I really like, and we have here the goodness, the deliciousness that is the Sorcery trading card game. We got through Mr. Jim's box earlier. We have on the way, channel member Greg has purchased a box. If you are a channel member or you're considering becoming one and you want to order a Sorcery box opening, it is $130 to have just the hits, the foils and the hits, everything that's greater than an uncommon shipped to your door. If you want everything shipped, it'll probably be an additional $5. We can talk about that, what that shipping will be like. For those who locked in their price already, I know Greg locked in his price at $130. His price will be, everything will be shipped to his door. But this is just a really fun experience. I was going to keep, I have a master case, so I have 2 cases. I was going to keep it all to myself and just crack it open all myself. But I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I had to share with the community and get the boxes out, as the release has been hit or miss. And if we check the secondary market really quick, which I believe we're equipped to do. Yep. We are equipped to check the secondary market here. Let's check beta, and I believe those who have locked in their price early have gotten an extremely good price, as the beta booster box, if you locked in at $130 to send the hits, or, you know, $136, $137 to send more than that, you've locked in at your channel membership a pretty good price, because these things are rapidly approaching $170, which is something, I'll be honest with you, I did not see coming. I did not see this box rapidly approaching $170. So big shout out to Dennis, Jim, and Greg for locking in those prices early, getting these box openings locked down, and giving me a chance to dig into some of this Sorcery myself, because man, oh man. Spoiler alert for Jim's video that goes out this week, we had some sweet hits. We had some really sweet hits. So if you're in the chat right now and you're from the channel, you're new to the channel, however you found this space, give me a what's up, say hello in the chat, in the comment section before we get started here, because me, oh my, I'm pretty excited for this. I'm pretty stoked. Let's real quick, while we give people a second to filter in, Jim Williams with the absolute grin on his face as he locked in his pricing. Good move, man. Good move, my guy. Let's take a look at Sorcery sales as a whole. Let's kind of just break down the Sorcery trading card game and Sorcery sales as a whole. We have passed 1,000 boxes sold on TCG Player, majority of those being the booster box. The booster box has sold 732 units, and as we see, it's only been 1 month, so we didn't really get the month-over-month graph quite yet. But what is interesting is we do see kind of the average price of the box. So if we show the breakdown for the booster box here, we see that the average price is upwards of $145.89. Now this represents every single sold listing of sealed product that's flowed through TCG Player. We see the cheapest sale is $123. So that's the cheapest sale, and as the months roll on, this will be super fun to track and see how this product performs in the long run and what we see happen with the Sorcery secondary market. I know, and spoiler alert, okay, we're going to spoil a bit of Jim's video, we hit a core. We hit a core in Jim's video, and I went and I looked at how much that core costs, and I was blown away. As you guys know, it's not something I often do on the channel. I don't often just like throw out numbers or really care about the value of the box. I try to get the feel and have some fun, and I gotta tell you, I was pretty blown away. So we have right here, we have Dennis's box. Now, for those who know, I have been around Magic for the better part of 2 decades. I'm not gonna flip it over because we don't want, I don't know, and if you, by the way, if you buy the box, we will send you the dust code in the box as well. I don't know how, I think you have to scratch off the dust code just to be sure, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm not going to flip it. Dennis, if you are in the chat, let us know. Chat, I need some comments. Are you guys ready to crack this box? So let me know in the chat right now. I am super stoked to get into this, and if we should, normally we open the boxes. That's kind of our calling card on this channel. When we open boxes, we open with something fun, but I just have a ridiculously sharp paring knife because I was running low on things, and I'll be honest with you guys. Literally moments before I clicked start on the stream, I spilled my coffee all over the office floor. It is all over the office floor. I spent like 5 to 6 minutes cleaning it up. I have a bunch of towels down there soaking it up. But, you know, I was like, I'm going to find something sweet. Normally we do a sword or something, but this time I was like, nope, we don't have it. We don't have it in us. I spilled coffee all over the place. I just need to get a device with which to open this box. So we are in. The suspense is killing you, Dennis. Let's get into Sorcery Contested Realm. Now, this is my second box opening experience, and I wanted to approach Sorcery. And let me know what you guys think about this. I didn't want to approach Sorcery as some kind of expert. I didn't want to approach Sorcery as like I do a ton of, you know, watch every box opening on the internet, open a bunch of boxes for myself before I did box openings. I wanted to approach it like I was one of you out there. Like I just saw it on my local game store shelf and I bought Sorcery. I wanted to give an authentic experience when it comes to getting this product in my hands. And I gotta tell you, it was the best experience I had. I loved opening Jim's box. Caustic says, please do more Sorcery content. This game is beyond rad. I'm done with MTG. Made the switch. All right. Well, I got to tell you, I will not be making the switch. That doesn't mean I won't be covering Sorcery. It doesn't mean I won't be doing Sorcery content. I love Sorcery, but Magic the Gathering is my first love. It is my first love, and sometimes I will be honest with you, sometimes it's an abusive love, and it doesn't do right by me, but it is my first love, and it will always have my heart. But I have loved the limited Sorcery experience, and, you know, like we always do on this channel, let's flip the box over. I know we don't have to do this right here. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Dennis. Dennis, if you're still here, you have a beautiful display. Now, in Jim Williams' box opening, I left the last pack in the box by mistake. So I opened the whole box in one last pack. Luckily, there was nothing good in the last pack, so I'll send that on to him as well. But he's got every pack opened except the last pack. If you are excited for this, and especially if you're someone like Caustic that likes content like this, make sure you share this on a social media platform. Let's grow this stream. Let's see if we can get the stream to 20 concurrent viewers. We're going to aim for 20 on a random Saturday night with no plan and just opening some boxes. I don't know if we'll get there, but let's see if we can. You get the box topper, the Foil Sorcerer, which is a beautiful freaking card. This is a wonderful card, and you get the tiny tokens in the back. For those who haven't seen them, the tiny little tokens. Dennis, I will keep this sealed for you to have in your collection, but me oh my. Cardboard Battlefield says, can't stop playing Sorcery, it's great. I'd love to see you at least track One Piece. I'd subscribe for that Sorcery data. All right, well, hey, I am tracking the sorcery data. I am debating adding one piece, but here's the deal with TCG Player. Legacy data falls off after 90 days. That's what makes the data vault so valuable. And so because of that, I can't really pick up something in the middle. I would have to start at the beginning of a one-piece release. But here we go, Dennis. Your first pack of sorcery goodness. These boxes contain 36 packs, and we will go over the layout, and we will be on Curio Watch. If you're in the chat and you know sorcery, you know that we have to be on Curio Watch. And if you don't know, Curios are special, like, callback, secret, rare cards that kind of sneak up on you. And sorcery's big thing is you want the foils and, like, the special cards to feel special. So as we open this, it's going to be different than Magic the Gathering. You're not going to see shiny stuff left and right in a million different piles. When it hits foil, when it's shiny, you're going to know that it's a baller. Okay, so here we go. We have, so the layout of the pack is the first 3 cards are your exceptional or your uncommon slot. So we're going to go through the first 3 cards, kind of this uncommon slot, and then we're into the rare slot, and then in the back, your commons, where you can get a foil and something crazy. So this is, ooh, we're going to spend some time early on in the stream looking at a lot of the art. If we need to adjust the camera, if we need to adjust anything, maybe this light needs to come down just a little bit, and then rotate if we could, just to try to see some of that art. If we need things brighter, if we need things dimmer, feel free to shout it out in the chat as we go through. Okay, so here we go. Our first 3 cards are our uncommons, essentially. And our last uncommon is a shrink. We will try to keep all of our uncommons and commons in a pile. And now here's the big rare hit. Let's see. We get a Nightmare, an elite undead torment and terror. Dennis, that is your first hit. It's a beautiful Nightmare. And now is where things get a little bit crazy. Surprise stream twice in 1 week. Rob, you know I like to surprise us with the stream. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, Rob. Cardboard, thank you for the luck. So we see down here, and we can see, if you take a look, you can tell the rarity because you see this is an ordinary. It says an ordinary. So you have the word ordinary in there. We will also see things like exceptional, unique, and this is where we want to start looking for curios. We want to be on the lookout for something that isn't ordinary. Overpower. We want to look back here for foils. Ordinary. Ordinary. The disenchant art is so beautiful here. You love to see that. The Scent Hounds. God, that is, I mean, it truly is just a really cool piece of art. The Mad Dash, as well as the Gothic Tower in the back. So we're going to go through the first couple packs a little bit slower than we normally will as we get our foothold, we get our understanding of what we're looking at. Drew Tucker is solid. Let's go. So this has happened to me a couple times with sorcery packs. So I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. I've had that happen a couple times. Now the big hits, there is, you know, kind of a representation of what sorcery views as its power 9. So these are our exceptionals. And then we get the Adept Illusionist. This is our elite. Wow, it looks like the Morphling art from Magic the Gathering. Morphling callbacks. So we have our exceptionals, we have our elites. I'm already screwing up our piles. I'm already screwing up our piles. I'm clearly not cut out for Magic the Gathering. Ordinary. The Exorcism art. Look at that. Mortality. We got to face our own mortality sometimes when it comes to opening these boxes. The Overpower. Overpower is a sweet card. Another Disenchant. Nice. Mad Dash. The Caravan. Ooh, wow. Look at that camel. That's a cool little caravan. Blood Ravens and our Sight. So like I said, the first couple packs, we're going to make sure to take our time. Patrick, good evening. What is going on, Patrick? How you doing? Welcome to the stream as I smack the camera because I'm so excited. You know, Patrick's appearance here gets me so just amped up. Now, you can cheat a little bit here in Sorcery. We're about to, if you haven't seen this, this is fun. The back of foils. You see, oh, you see how that card's got a different back? Let's get into what that means. As I smack the camera again, because listen, I'm that freaking pumped. The Rolling Boulder, the Drought. Oh, wow. That's brutal looking art. And the Wildfire. That's crazy. I'm a fan of the blues. Anything with a blue, like tint to it, a blue hue. We have Elite, Spirit Sail, Undying Seas on the Ghost Ship. Like even the rarity in the name of the card tells a story. You got the Ordinary Fade. Ordinary, the Farewell Muse in the Ordinary, Lightning Bolt, haha, big shout out, Magic the Gathering here. You can tell there's a lot of callbacks here with the Lightning Bolt. We have the Fire Bolts, and then here we go. Here it is. the Bullfrog. We have an exceptional foil Bullfrog on our hands, and this is where Sorcery really starts to shine. When you get a chance to look at some of these cards that we open through these packs, and you just know, that these cards are special and meaningful based on the way that they just jump out of the pack at you. The top has a light texturing to it, and it's a sick freaking looking card. And I don't know what it is. Chat, but when it comes to the blues in Sorcery, there's something about the deep and rich tones of the blue cards in Sorcery that just get me. Now, we have here an alpha foil to compare it to, because we have had some conversation. There's been some murmurs on the internet about whether or not the foils are as vibrant in beta as they are in alpha. And for those who don't know, I am freaking collecting the giant shark. So this would be the alpha foil. This is something I'm adding to collection. I'm collecting as many of these as I can get my hands on. And I gotta tell you, the card stock feels really great. It feels super comparable. I love the raised text does just pop by RA Enterprise. That's correct. And the colors look super deep. No complaints from me. The card quality looks exceptional, much like this exceptional beast. And before we go further, I got to get my shark back in the shark tank back there. All right. So Dennis, your first foil hit is beautiful. It's that beautiful Bullfrog, baby. Let's get through your ordinaries and make sure you don't have anything crazy back here. And I mean, look at that. The Porcupine Pufferfish, even just the ordinary card art is something, it just draws me in. I got to be honest with you. I did not see it coming. I did not see it being this enticing, this, something that really makes me want to get into the product, because I will admit, I'm not a massive art guy when it comes to trading card games. Most of the time, I just let it go, but me oh my, I can't get enough. So we have our first unique of the box, the Highland Princess, our unique in the box. And man, can you imagine this card in foil? Can you just close your eyes and just imagine if we were to hit this in foil? Oh, so crazy. Okay, so we have, and now is when we have to be on the lookout. So we have a bunch of ordinaries, our Drown. There's that blue again that I've come to love so much. The Scarecrow, a giant and ragged ordinary. Our Pufferfish is back. All right, and I think we're okay. Now, the reason we do this is because, man, oh man, I would hate to have a curio pulled on the channel and not see it. Dennis, who this box is for, asks, is a unique the highest rarity? It is, Dennis. Unique is the highest rarity that you can get, and that Highland Princess is a cool looking card. Ooh, here we go. We have our first, oh no, it's not our first, but we have another exceptional sight. We have an elite Maddening Bells, that we're cracking here. So nice hit, and now we get into the back of the pack. Ordinary, the Miracle Workers, the ordinary Polar Bears. Look at the Polar Bears art. They're just chilling. You love to see them. The Caravan Blood Ravens. The Troll, the ordinary Troll. Another Dispel. So hold on, wait a minute. Now this is where, and I know, hey, we're going to go slow. And if that's not your jam, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to you. But I want to look for that other Dispel here. So we opened a Dispel super early on, and we talked about the art, or sorry, Disenchant. And you look at the comparison between these two cards. There's a lot of art callbacks, Dispel and Disenchant, with related cards, and the care that you see taken to curating these sets is really important when it comes to Sorcery. The Princess is one of the few fetch cards. Is a fetch card a chase card? Is that what it is? Zoe says, you left me hanging in Discord. I didn't know you were jumping on Twitch, or I didn't know if you were jumping on Twitch. Oh, I'm so sorry. I left you hanging on Discord. Yeah, I'm jumping on YouTube, and I try not to spam the link in other people's Discords because, I don't want to be that guy. All right, we got the Mask, which is the elite armor in the midst of a mad melee. This is my second look at this mask. Gosh, that art is brutal. Ordinary. All right, we got the Sea Serpent, the ordinary Sandstorm. Ooh, the Plumed Pegasus, an ordinary beast of extraordinary extravagance. Dennis, if there isn't a card that describes you better than the Plumed Pegasus, I don't know what there is. The Men of Lang. Actually, this might describe me and Jim. Right here, that art right there. Look, that's me and Jim looking at you with our jealousy that you get to open this box. So Great. Thanks a lot. The Berry. A terrifying Tangle. Look at the Cauldron. Wow. So these cards, I will say, feel great. The card quality here feels great. Fetch equals tutor. Oh, okay. So it's a tutor. Nice. Wow. Good hit. The card quality does feel very good, and we will keep an eye out for collation issues. Now, I don't want to spoil Jim's box opening too much, but Jim's box opening that's recorded, it will go out on the channel this week. I was a little bit nervous. Ooh, the Atlas Wanderers, the Elite Giants. Okay. I was a little bit nervous at the end there because we started with very few to no foils at all. Like, I thought maybe we had an error. I thought there was a problem. And then, boom, the foils started to just flow in. It came out of nowhere. Dennis says, I'm going to collect foil bullfrogs like you collect shark. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So here we go. We got our second unique, the Courtsian Dias. Wow, look at that. Look at that. What is it, Mystique from X-Men? Is this an X-Men? What is going on with this art? I think we saw this spoiled early on. Wow, that's a cool looking piece of art. It says during their turn, each player is controlled by the previous one. Oh, that's crazy. That's so cool. Oh, Dennis, you're just going to build a chaos deck and pour anybody who has to play against you. Poor anybody who has to play against Dennis with that bad boy on the battlefield. Oh my gosh, what is going to happen? Between that and all the millions of bullfrogs, there's going to be trouble. There's trouble. Telekinesis. Swing the sword without even raising an arm. All right, we got Polymorph. Now, this is a cool... Maybe just to go with your bullfrog theme, Dennis, you hit the Polymorph, the elite magic of transmogrification. The land. Swamp Buffalo, Polar Bears, Unravel. The Turtles. The Coral Reef Kelpie. Look at that art. Boil. Entangle Terrain. Beast of Burden. Wow. That's intense. That's intense. The Wall of Fire, and then your sight at the end. As we keep flowing through these boxes, I'm in Chaos Bowl. Oh, listen, I'm so excited. I'm just going to keep smacking the camera every once in a while, because who does not like Chaos Bullfrogs? Already saying those turtles are sick. I agree. There is something shiny in this pack, ladies and gentlemen. We got our 3 exceptionals. Ooh, look at that. Root Spider. Do you think it's like Giant Spider? Replication. Elite magic of counterfeit conjuring. Conjure a copy of an artifact carried by the caster. Ooh, copy artifact. Let's go. The Scent Hounds. The Troll. Dispel. Riptide. The Zombies. Dun dun dun. Ooh. This is cool. You have the Rustic Village. An ordinary site of fertility. Look at, dude, these sites. The sites in foil are freaking where it's at. Look at the quality of that card. God, that looks and feels incredible. All right, let's get this sleeved up. Somebody asked earlier in the chat, and I'm sorry if I missed you. They asked, what would you compare the quality of the card to other indie TCGs? I gotta tell you, it feels very good. It feels, I opened a lot of MetaZoo, I opened a lot of Flesh and Blood, I opened some, like I think a box or 2 of Genesis. Am I missing any other indie TCGs that I may have opened? I might be. I opened some Cryptic, and it's pretty close to what the card stock feels like for something like a Flesh and Blood, where it's a little bit different than Magic. It's not quite Magic, but it still feels good. All right, so we got the Cave In, the Telekinesis, and ooh, the Undertow, followed by the Payload Trebuchet, the elite weapon, firing aught far and wide. And now we got the Bats, Pirate Ship, Leopard, Sea Serpent, Fade. Ooh. The Female Muse, Dead of Night Demon, Wall of Ice. Oh my gosh. Why could we not get this? Why could we not get the Wall of Ice? Why could we not get the Wall of Ice in foil? That would have been nuts. How many foils in a box on average? I'm not sure. I've heard anywhere from like 7 to 9. There's been a lot of different numbers around there, but I'm really not sure. But the foils, you are spot on with your analysis. Dennis says, I really like the foils. That is a fantastic analysis there, because I agree. The crossbow, All right, and here we have our first Enchantress. Now this is an avatar, and I believe this is an elite, and the art is crazy, but apparently they're not super sought after. I price checked these earlier, and they're pretty cheap, but it does seem like a pretty fun playstyle, so I'm glad you were able to snag one of those. You got the pirate ship, the snow leopard, the sea serpent, the blink, and this is where things get weird. We got this copy of Blink, and we have Blizzard, and apparently on the foil, the art is flip-flopped, and what a perfect example. So on the foil Blink, you actually get the Blizzard art and the Blizzard text, but it says Blink. So a lot of stuff can go on out there. So here we go. We're only a couple packs in. We're going to start speeding up now. Devin, I had 9. I love that art. Let's go, Devin. Welcome to the live stream today. Welcome. I hope you're having fun hanging out. We have something shiny in this pack. Ooh, the land deed. Bearer has you control this site. Why steal? Why destroy lands? Why destroy lands when you can just take them? The Mage Slayer, the Ordinary, Drown, the Mercenaries, the Scarecrow, and oh my gosh, look at that. It's only an Ordinary, so this is a foil common, but even the foil commons, because they come so infrequently, just feel, let's not drop Dennis's card. They feel incredible. They feel so, and then the texture at the top of the card is freaking wild. So let's get that on the side. We will get you a sleeve. Ooh, the Geomancer. You get the Geomancer. Your avatar cultivates the seeds of conquest. You got another avatar to build your deck around when the time comes for you and Jim Williams to do freaking battle. This Unravel card is like crazy, and I could see a world where there's so much trading going on in Sorcery based on, do you like to build decks? Do you want to collect the cards? Like, what do you want to do? There's so many different ways to enjoy Sorcery. I think that indie TCG trading could be a big come up for this. Oh, the Ancient Dragon, the Elite Dragon of breathtaking majesty. Dennis, sorry, buddy. You're not that majestic, my friend. We got the Pirate Ship, Sandstorm, the Mannequin, Chaseman, Longbowman, the Muse, Lightning Bolt, Old Salt Anchorman, the Pit Vipers, Firebolts, and the Sight. Lots of cool stuff going on here. I'm going to move your commons over to the side so I can keep making some space. Make sure I don't stack them up with Jim's commons over here. Make sure yours are separate. Actually, I'm going to put yours over to the left so I can grab those and make sure they don't stack up as we keep trouncing through this box. Now, guys, this is a full 36-pack box of cards, so it reminds me again a lot of no freaking way. Let's go, Dennis, right here, buddy. Let's get a let's go in chat. If I can't get a let's go in chat for Dennis on the Philosopher's Stone hit, let's go. Let's freaking go. The Philosopher's Stone going to Mr. Dennis. We have to get you a case before I do anything that could possibly damage this Philosopher's Stone with all of my excitement. Let's go. This represents a power 9 in Sorcery. The Philosopher's Stone is the equivalent, it's going to be what is their version of a Black Lotus, was our version of Black Lotus, and man, no way. This is the top hit in the set that is not like a curio or a foil for sure. And actually, there's something shiny in this pack too. Let's not get lost on that. Let's go ahead and just go back to Sorcery Beta. And the Philosopher's Stone, not in foil. We need the non-foil. The non-foil represents, I don't know, more than the freaking box. More than Dennis paid for the freaking box. Dennis, big shout out to you. $130 channel membership opening, guys. There's 3 slots left in this case. If you're interested in opening and you're a channel member, make sure you reach out to me and let me know. So here we go. I went to TCG Player. I popped over because you too can get yourself a $130 box opening. It's $130 to have the hits shipped to you. It's $136 or something like that to have everything shipped to you. We'll talk shipping in the email when I send you the invoice. But if you want that, there's 3 slots left. That's Philosopher's Stone. Shout out Dennis. But we're not done. We're not done with this pack. Like, we're not done with this pack. There's your Philosopher's Stone hit. Let's leave that beautiful bugger right there. There's something shiny in this pack. Ordinary, 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 ordinary. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You got an elite foil. The Assorted Animals elite foil in the same pack as the Philosopher's Stone. No way. Oh my gosh. No way. Look at that. Dennis. That, oh, you know what? I'm not even apologizing for hitting the camera. I'm that excited, and it's bound to happen. Let's go. Let's go, Dennis. What a freaking pack. Let's make sure you didn't accidentally just, mess around and hit a curio as well. Let's make sure you did not mess around and just go ahead and pop off and hit a curio as well in that pack. That would just be, wow. Someone said in the chat, where's Louis? This is a great box already, Rob. You are spot on. It's like $160. Listen, if Louis were here, if we pull a foil stone or a curio before Louis, whew, can you imagine the podcast that week? For those who don't know, I am on a podcast called May the Zoo Be With You. It airs every single Friday, and if I am lucky enough to beat him to that punch, he will not be a happy content creator. He is probably the largest sorcery content creator. He will not be a happy one. All right, the Manticore, the Elite Beast. Listen, oh, there's your Unravel in non-foil. Sleep. Wild Boar, Sea Serpent, Fire the Harpoons! What, the Amazon Warriors? Look how tall they are. Look at that. Perfectly depicted. Swan Maidens, the Cave Trolls, Incinerate, the Border Militia. Oh, ugh. And the Desert. Oh my goodness. That would be sweet. Louis will lose it if you pull a curio first. Maybe. Listen, I'm here for it. If you're here for it, and you think that would be funny, as I think that would be funny, make sure you let me know. We need to make a response video if you pull a curio. I'm down. Listen, I am down. I watch that guy's sorcery box openings probably way too much. Here we go. A unique aura, the Atlantean Fate. There you go. Another unique, but this box is pretty unique rich. I'm not sure what the normal numbers are. Oh, let's go. Wait, I didn't even see it. Let's go. You got the freaking foil lightning bolt. Dennis, what is going on with your box right now? Dennis, what is happening to your box right now? Can you leave? Listen, other people might want some cards, my guy. And I don't know if that's, any kind of financial value, but if there's a foil I want out of this, it's Lightning Bolt for sure. Flip it over. We always flip it over. Only because it's your box, buddy. Only because Dennis is crushing this box. Hold on. For anyone who might be joining the stream a little bit late, let's just lay that out right there. That's what happens. Listen, that's what happens when channel members around here buy boxes. I don't want to say that everyone's going to get one, but everyone might hit one. Everyone just might mess around and hit one. All right. The Monks, the Elite Monks. As we pop through the Swamp Buffalo, the Doomdry, Scent Hounds, the Troll, the Bury, Dispel, Riptide, the Zombies, and your sight in the back. Let's make sure. And we can notice, too, your sights are going to have a different back as well as some of your, like we talked about, the foils. So it's always interesting to flip the cards over, make sure you're not missing anything crazy. And from my understanding, some of the, I'll address Dennis in a second. Some of the curios actually have a different back as well. So you always want to check that out. Dennis says, I appreciate you repacking that box around here. Listen, that's just what we do. That's how we do. That's how we get down. You have another unique here. The Crowned Prince, a unique mortal with Upteen Agents. You have another unique here, Dennis. What is going on with your box? What is happening? Did you sneak into my house and repack this box? The Coral Reef, the Dispel, the Bone Rabble, the Midnight Rogue, the Exorcism, the Crabs, and again, the Geomancer. I think this is actually your second Geomancer here. So we do see, and I said this in the other box opening, the cards do look to be shifted a little bit top to bottom, and I'm not sure. You bribed my wife to do it for me. My wife wouldn't know what she's looking for. Listen, my wife loves Lorcana. We jam some games. She gets down with some Disney for sure. But when it comes to TCGs like this, she'd be like, oh yeah, no, have fun doing your thing. Have fun doing your thing. The Crossbowmen. Ooh, the Hollows. Here we go. Oh, wait. Is this Splinter Twin? An elite fairy of sincerest flattery. Maybe summoned as a basic copy of a nearby minion. That's really cool. It kind of looked like the Splinter Twin art there for a second. Maybe I'm just misremembering Splinter Twin. Ordinary. We got to make sure. So we go through the back of this because, like I said, ooh, another avatar, your Wave Shaper. We go through stuff like this. Old clone art. That's what it is. Marcus, great call. Great callback. It's the old version of clone for sure. Man, this box is crazy. Why is this box so good? So this box is so good so far because it's had a lot of foils, and in this game, foils are meant to be special. It's meant to be kind of that callback to old school Magic the Gathering. Ooh, you got the unique site, the River of Flame. A unique site with incendiary intent. Look at that. That's super cool. So, and it has the biggest hit in the set in that Philosopher's Stone. So all of those things combined have made this one heck of a box opening so far, and we're not done. We're not done. So the sites, Dennis shouting out the sites and how amazing they would be in foil, I got to agree. When I was debating collecting, I wanted to pick something that was achievable from my financial position, but also it was really tempting to just collect all of the foil sites. All right, so we have the magnetic muzzle, which is something, Dennis, I feel like if this was going to go into anyone's possession, I'm glad it went into yours, because sometimes I feel like you need one. This is why I thought you were Louis. No, I am way too good looking. Come on. A giant ragged ordinary relic. You got the blink, the rain of air. This didn't even look foil. The sacred scarabs. Dennis, you can't stop opening foils, my guy. You just cannot stop. You just cannot stop opening foils. And that it's just so unique. It just pops. It just pops. Every time you crack one, it just pops. It feels different. It's exciting to open. And listen, that's what I always look for. If you've come to this channel for box openings where you're like, what's the financial value? Put the card prices on the screen. That's not what we do here. I totally sit by and like talk about how the box opening makes me feel. Talk about if I have fun or not. Talk about if it makes me think of anything in my TCG journey and hanging out with my friends. That's how I like to approach box openings. Dennis, you have something foil in this. Dennis, tell me why there's something foil in this pack as well. Did you just pick the perfect box? All right, so we have an ordinary. Here we go. Ordinary. Oh, you got the foil sight. Oh, the red desert these foils just jump off the page. Now, I don't think so, because we're more than halfway through the box and we're sitting at 6 foils. So I don't think this is an evidence of some foil clumping quite yet. Now, let's get through the box and let's talk about it there, but I don't feel like we're there yet. So I know that we've had some questions about how the first set was correlated, how it was dispersed, and I know there's been some conversations of that, and that's a conversation we will have as we get through this box, but I don't want to call it too soon. You know what I mean? I don't want to start making claims like, oh yeah, this is a clumped box, where I am opening this from okay, hold on, might be a clumped box. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. What is happening, Dennis? An exceptional spirit of limitless volatility, the font of lice, the summoning sphere, and the angler, an elite beast, lurks and lures, the unland angler. I love that they call a lot of these water creatures and water spirits and water elements, they call them unland. Like as in like not land. Like, yeah, okay, we get it. That to me is hilarious. All right, the blizzard, the extinguish, the scorpions, the common sense. Here you go, Dennis. I'm shipping you this card for sure. Fire harpoons and another foil sight. The remote desert, another foil sight. Like, listen. Oh my God, foil lands. Dennis, listen. Dennis has been supporting the channel from way back when. If anyone deserves this, big shout out to Dennis. Dennis has been on the channel. No, it's a different site. So that's your red desert. And that's your remote desert. Red desert, remote desert. Red desert, remote desert. Come on, man, keep up. Dennis has been around since the start, always helping out, always stepping up. So to have the opportunity for him to, you know, buy in on a box opening, which again, anyone who feels like they want to can do. Anyone who wants to get a box, if you're a channel member, $130 with the hit shipped to your door. Oh, is there? I think there might be a foil in this box as well. What is happening? So Dennis just deserves it, is the point. But if there's a foil in this pack, I think it might be time to talk about foil clumping. Death Speaker. Tap it to play or draw a site, and you cast one dead minion each turn. All right, well, I already know who Dennis is playing. This is insane. All right, so this will be an elite. Get the Midnight Rogue for the ordinary, the Unravel for the ordinary, Teleport for the ordinary, Sleep for the ordinary, the Heat Ray for the ordinary, the Ice Lance. Okay, maybe there's no foil. Lightning Bolts, Fireballs, Scent Hounds, the Troll. Dennis, you just got a box without you just got a single pack without a foil? You suck, dude. What a loser. Who opens packs without a single foil? Oh my, this pack. Thank you. Can you open, please? The Oasis, the Dagger, and the Raised Dead. All right. Ooh, the Enchantress. Okay, this is kind of a whiff. So, Dennis, you might be balancing out. This is kind of a whiff. The Vile Limp, the Vile Pimp, the Attack, the Ordinary. Go through, make sure we don't miss any curios, ordinaries. Okay, we are getting down towards the end of this box now for sure. So, if we see any more foils in here, like, Dennis, I gotta think you're pretty much done. But this is where as we open the Elite Master Tracker, this game really does shine, because even when you're not hitting foils, you can take a second and step back and just appreciate some of this art. Like, this is the first teleport we've seen, I believe, and this art is just gorgeous. So it gives you an opportunity to kind of have a little break, and also, you want the special things to be special. That is one of Sorcery's big goals. They want you to feel the foils and the special things being special. And shout out to Dennis, as there's no chance I'm shipping you this giant shark, buddy. Not a chance. It's going to the shark tank. No, totally just kidding. The shark will be on its way to you. Congratulations on opening the best card in this entire game. The Goons, the Attack, the Bats. Sleep, the Troll, Dispel. All right, congratulations on that pack. Well, in the one pack you don't pull anything, you open the best card in the entire game. Dennis says, I hit my peak, it's all downhill from here. Yes, but we're talking about opening this box. All right, so you get through your exceptionals, and we have the Earthquake, the Elite Magic of Violent Upheaval. Speaking of upheaval making a return to the modern scene. You love to see it. The Beast of Burden, Dead Night Demon, the Wall of Fire and Wall of Ice. The Wall of Fire and Wall of Ice clumping, confirmed. Confirmed, clumping on Wall of Fire and Wall of Ice. Ugh, everybody, let's complain. Everybody get out your torch and pitchforks. Wall of Ice and Wall of Fire were next to one another. Clearly evidence of clumping. Clearly evidence of mishandling. Clear evidence of repacking. It's time to start some drama. It's time to start some stuff. Here we go. Getting down to the very tail end of this box, we get the Wrath of the Sea, Elite Magic of the Merciless Deluge. We got the Pirate Ship, the Cloud Spirits, ooh, the Porcupine Pufferfish, Wild Boars, the Grey Wolves, the Heat Ray. Ooh, Heat Ray. Heat Ray is a fun name for a card. Grapple Shot, Ice Lance. Ooh, ordinary. All right. Deep Sea Mermaids. Wow, look at the art on that card. That's wild. All right, last couple packs here we have. I will make sure to open all of the packs in your box, unlike I did with Jim's box, and leave one pack behind and have to open it off camera. Here are the last packs. Here's the proof. Your box is empty, and we will put your cards back in it. I almost said we will repack your box, but that, you know, that's got certain connotations. So let's finish this up and let's see where we're at. We do have one more box opening that we could do, or if you guys wanted, I will be opening a Magic box for myself. I could open a Sorcery box for myself because it's really tempting not to. All right, so we got the ordinaries here. Ordinaries. Look at that. Ooh, you went Merfolk in back-to-back boxes. You went Merfolk in back-to-back options. Merfolk Chaos Bullfrog deck. The Chaos Bullfrog deck, it's coming through for Dennis for sure. All right. You got the Seasoned Spell Sword, which is your elite. Mortal serves the highest bidder. That is not me. I will tell you. I am not the highest bidder. As we get through the end of this box, and I'm focused up. I'm focused up on the back of this box because the last thing I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is do any of this art or these cards disservice or miss the famed Curio pull. Not see the Curio pull. All right, we got Raised Dead. We have the major explosion, a tremendous blast of Elite Magic. The major, not a minor explosion. Not a medium explosion, the major explosion for the tremendous blast. The Amazon Warriors, Sword Maidens, Cave Trolls, Incinerate, and we got, ooh, the exceptional House Arm Bannerman. The exceptional mortal holds banner high. Gosh, look at the vibrance in those colors. Other nearby allies have +1 power. That's a sweet little ability. Look at the just the vibrance and the depth in some of these colors. You love to see it. Dennis, I'm using more penny sleeves than I thought I would ever need to use for a box opening because you cannot stop hitting. You cannot stop. You just can't stop. You won't stop. That card right there, that Bannerman, is the Jim Williams art. That card is... And the Mix Aqua. Holy... Dennis, this box is loaded. This box is loaded. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Like, part of me wants to say that you definitely repacked this box. As we get down to the last two packs before we take a pause, let's have a little chat. We'll look up some of your values and kind of see where you landed. I get the idea that you may have repacked this box. My goodness. My goodness. I don't know if that one's a Power 9. Chat, let me know, is that a Power 9? The Puppet Master, an elite spirit, pulls at the strings. The Cavalry, Minor Explosion, Sandworm, Ravenous Pack of Grey Wolves, Ice Lance, Lightning Bolt. Let me know, is that part of the Power 9? So I don't think it is. I don't think the Mix Aqua is, but maybe it is. I don't think it is because it's only an elite. All right, last pack magic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stuck around this long, let's go. Mr. DJ Longhair, what is going on? How you doing today? Welcome to the live stream as we are cracking some... Oh, what is this? You have a unique site here called Vesuvius. A unique site of Doom Foretold, and it's called Vesuvius. Sacrifice it. Each unit occupying nearby sites takes 3 damage. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. There can't be a foil in this pack, right? Ordinary. There can't be a foil in this pack. Okay, thank goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first box that we got through. Shout out to Dennis, Big Daddy Vegas himself, coming through with the box opening. Let's get some of your stuff put into your box and let's take a look at the values that you pulled out of here and some of the cards that you got. And ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, if you are a channel member, if you would like a box opening, or if you're not a channel member and you'd like a box opening, you can either become a member and get a box opening for $130, or you can message me. You can say it in chat. We will discuss a price for non-members. But remember, becoming a channel member is only $5 a month. We're doing this with Sorcery. We will also be doing Magic the Gathering boxes. Come with the release of Murders at Karlov Manor. We'll be opening Magic the Gathering boxes. We will have slots for channel members, at least one case for every single set. And I would like to continue doing Sorcery. And let's not forget, I want to compare this to a Magic the Gathering set I really enjoy. But let's take a look and let's look at some values. So right away, I do notice your foils, while they're super cool, you only had one. You had 2 exceptionals, another 2 ordinaries there. I believe both of these are ordinary. And then here's your elite, the assorted animals. Devin Mychan, shout out. Welcome back to the channel membership. Devin, also OG. Devin might be the first, remote viewer that joined Hometown TCG and has been here since the get-go. What is up? Let's freaking go, Devin. Welcome to the channel membership. So let's check. We checked out the Philosopher's Stone value. I want to check out this Vesuvius. So let's pop over really quick and let's check Vesuvius. This is crazy. Here we go. Oh, that's the River of Flame foil. Let's go site. That's the, oh wow, look at this, look at the art on some of these cards that it would have been really cool to hit. Let's see, do they have non-foil? That's fire, and it's a unique. So we'll go unique. River of Flame. I don't see the Vesuvius. Okay, so maybe it's not as big of a hit. It's just, yeah, it's like $3. That's a cool hit. Me oh my. Devin got a new credit card and purged his subscription. Now you're back. Welcome back, Dennis. The big hit on this box definitely being the Philosopher's Stone. So let's pop over. Let's take one more look at that bad boy. Oh, man. Dennis, the proud freaking owner of a Philosopher's Stone. Ladies and gentlemen, is Dennis getting it graded? That's the question. Dennis, are you getting it graded? Are you getting your Philosopher's Stone graded? And if so, why is it a 10? Why is it already a 10 as you get your Philosopher's Stone graded? Is it worth grading non-foils? Personally, I would not. But that's just not my move. I don't want to grade non-foils, but listen, I'm weird like that. So maybe that's the right move, maybe it's the wrong move, but that's where I stand with it. I would not grade non-foils. Let's get your stuff put in your box so it can remain safe and away from my coffee spills, because me oh my. That would be really funny, Dennis. That would be really funny to spill coffee on your cards. All right, we have one more box opening for Greg. I think I want to do Greg's in a video. If we've got nobody else looking for a box opening of Sorcery right now, I want to open a box for myself of Magic the Gathering, because I want to compare it. Coming off opening the box of Sorcery, coming off that feeling of like, okay, I'm going to experience this TCG, I want to get into it. I want to know, like, how does it compare? How do I feel when it comes to opening this other product? And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to go back to back, right? And so I want to have, and for those who are interested, I want to have an honest conversation. And you know me. While I love Magic, I do. I will not pull any punches. I will be completely honest on the things I am feeling. I will be completely honest on whether I like the box, whether I don't. And I wanted to do something that's somewhat fair. So I have the Dominaria United collector boosters, but I also have up here on the shelf, and let's see if I can pull it down here. Oh no, that's March of the Machine. Where'd it go? Oh, I think it might be to the left. That's MetaZoo. We will not be opening MetaZoo. I can tell you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be doing that. There it is. Ah! Well, there goes that. I also have the Lost Caverns of Ixalan set boosters. And I think I'm going here. I want to compare it not only to not the most recent Magic set, but I want to compare it to something that, everybody doesn't like, but I do. So something that I can maybe have a little bit of emotional attachment. Now, spoiler alert, I bought this on Black Friday from a local game store. I actually got this box for a little bit cheaper than I sell Sorcery box openings, just to tell you how much that's going for right now. It's not exactly a popular product. So let's do some comparison. And in the meantime, if you are interested in a Sorcery box opening, make sure you let me know. We will get you one more done tonight. And if not, we will get some of these games recorded. We will dig into the secondary market for Sorcery, maybe look at some Lost Cavern sales, and then we will call it a stream. So here we go. Dominaria United. This is the scariest part of all this, is when you lose your knife. When you're sitting at your desk and you lose your knife, not a great sign. Not a great sign at all. So Jim says Sheoldred time. Ladies and gentlemen, how many Sheoldreds are we hitting in this booster box? How many copies of Sheoldred are we hitting in this booster box? And actually, shout out to Jim, who I had the opportunity to sit at a game store with and open this product. So here we have a box topper, and we have 12 packs of Magic the Gathering goodness. All right, so we got to vote for none. Dennis is voting for 4, and he's sucking up because I just opened him an incredible box of Sorcery. I see what you're doing here. I paid for your entire box with one card. Rob setting the over-under at 1.5. You know what? I'm taking the over, Rob. I'm going with Georgie. I'm going for 2. So let's get the box topper out of the way. And the box toppers in this set, I believe, were the Shattered Glass Legends, the Stained Glass Shattered Glass Legends. So I was not a big fan of the box toppers in this set. As someone who doesn't love Commander. All right, Rob's going for the over. I'm going for the under. Oh no, it's just foiled Commander card. The Imperial Champion. All right, whenever it attacks, if it's equipped, I'm out. I'm out. So here is where sorcery is already going to differ right off the bat. I am already curious at how many freaking piles I'm going to have. And if you notice, all the way through sorcery, separating things out almost as much as I possibly could, I only had about 4 or 5 piles. So let's get into this. Magic the Gathering packs have gotten, especially the collector packs, so difficult to open. All right, we got Shore Up. Let's get through some of these commons here at the start. Now we're into the uncommons. All right, so I will tell you, and I'm gonna say it once, because otherwise I'm gonna say it a million times. Foil lands, always a good thing. Always a good thing here. Oh, we got the stained glass foil Sten, the Partition. As it enters the battlefield, choose a card type other than creature or land. Spells of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. Exile, so blink him, return him to owner's control, so he blinks. Okay, cool. We got the 3-hand portal. Oh, what is it? Oh, now these cards feel weird, and as we can tell, like right away, opening this pack, it's so much different than sorcery because everything is meant to look so wild and so crazy. All right, we got the Sleeper Scourge here. Everything is meant to look so insane that nothing really jumps out at you. And I'll be honest, that's not, you know, the best feeling in the entire world. So let's separate piles somehow. So we got stained glass, we got full art crazy shiny foil, we have etched foil, which we'll lay down here, and then we'll kind of just pile everything else up, if I'm being honest, and then we'll pull the token aside. So that's how we'll do our piles today. But there is something to be said about all of these cards being so playable so far in Commander. Like, opening that first pack, the instant reaction, right, compared to sorcery, is everything is just hyper playable in Commander. I mean, let's look at look at everything we just opened. Like, nothing here doesn't seem like a Commander card. It already just is clearly a pack for Commander, and that's, you know, as someone who doesn't necessarily dig Commander all that much, that's, you know, it's so far not a great experience. So far, I'm enjoying opening the sorcery, but we do have the stained glass etched foil of the Claw right after. It's got Menace. It costs 3. It says tapped, add 2 mana of any combination. Spend this mana only to catch dragon creature spells. All right, so we got a little bit of Dragon Commander action. The Defiler of Instinct. No Shellys yet. The Shouldered counter. The Activated Sleeper is a cool card. The Shouldered counter is at a full 0. We have the Etched card, the Armorer, the Conclusion Forest. I forgot those were even in here. And oh, the Foil Leaf Crown Visionary. Okay, that's a good hit. The Elf Lord coming through. I'm excited to check that one out. Jim says that land artist will be on the MTG event in Chicago. Let's go. I am going to MTG MagicCon Chicago. I am going with a bunch of friends. I believe Jim and Dennis are from the Chicagoland region. They will both be going as well. If you are going to MagicCon Chicago, not only let me know, but hit me up while we're there. The top of this pack, like if we can see that first card, looks like it's coming through a bit bent. So we got the Bog Badger. Oh wait, that's not the Sunlit March. Never mind. I was talking too much. So if you're going to MagicCon Chicago, let me know. And also, all right, so we got another etched foil, the Desecrator. No Shellys yet. No Shellys yet. The Chaotic Transformation, Spawn of Turg, Tobias. All right, we got the God and the Herd Migration. So pulling the full art Herd Migration is cool because, like, this card's seeing a ton of play right now. We'll pull it out with the Leaf Crown Visionary. We're getting a lot of play from that card in Standard, as Domain Ramp is clearly a thing, and MagicCon Chicago is going to be a Standard, I think, 70K event. So I'm pretty tempted to play in it, but I will be probably just spending most of my time making content. John says, I will be there on Sunday. Let's go. I will be sure to see you up there. Thrill of Possibility kind of seems like it pops up in every freaking set. If you're there, I'll pull this out in just 1 second. All right, we got the Recruiter. Drag to the bottom. The Druid Exile. Like, again, this is just screaming, like, with Drag to the bottom set aside, this just feels like the only thing we're looking at here is Commander cards. Like, that, it just feels, that's the vibe I get. All right. And ooh, okay, so Sten, but we do have the foil caves in the background, which is incredible. Like, this is something, and I know that the value's not there. If someone could look up the value in the secondary market for me, big shout out to you, John. First MagicCon, let's go. But the foil caves, while it's there, like, the art is beautiful. The card is outstanding. I just don't think it has any kind of value. Jim, I already outed you to the chat. I already told everyone that you were going, so now you have to go. Listen, there are roughly 30 people here, which, by the way, we hit over the 20 mark. Let's go. Let's see if we can reach that 30 cap. It's pretty far away, but let's see if we can do it. I already told everyone that you were going, so you're bound to go already. Like, I created that for you. Oh, look, the meteorite. Very cool. Love Song of Night and Day. Foil cut down. Okay, I'm going to pull out foil cut down because it's a foil playable. Like, listen, I'm down for foil playables. Zur Eternal Schemer. Very cool hit. Oh, the Spell Thief. Okay. Now, this is, I know, was a big deal in Commander when it dropped, but I don't know if it ever took off. Ah, the Hex Catcher. Another playable. This time in Modern. We'll pull the playable out. And let's see kind of where we're at. We're at 0 Shouldreds right now. The Stronghold Arena. I want to point out we're at 0 Shouldreds right now. Our Shieldred counter is still 0. For those who said, I think it was Rob Boom Sama who set the Shieldred counter at 1.5. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? What are you doing? They're all in the last pack. The last pack is a 3 Shieldred pack. You heard it here. I hate these. I gotta tell you, I am not a fan of how harsh. I feel like I have to just so aggressively tear at these packs to get them to open. Like, look at this. Look at this pack. Look at how this cracked. I am not a fan of this. The one thing that Flesh and Blood did really well is the paper packs. Now, I don't know if that ended up causing damage to the cards in the long run. I haven't taken a look, but the paper packs were much easier to open. Oh, almost Shieldred, but not quite. They were much easier to open. It was a much better opening experience when it came to the paper packs. The game itself, you know, we'll leave that conversation for another day. The Hourglass Pendant. Here we go. The Pilgrim. All right, we got the Etched Foil General. I already see in the back we got the big... Oh, wait. We got the Jaya Fiery Negotiator and the Ajani Sleeper Agent in the crazy full art foil. This feels like this has to be a hit, but I don't see it played in anything. I don't see it played in anything, so I gotta be honest with you. Well, it seems like it should be a hit. I don't see it played in anything. I feel like I have to manhandle these packs just to get them to open. I hate that feeling. I hate having to do that. I gotta be honest with y'all. Not liking it. All right, we'll take a little pause after this and kind of see where we're at and see kind of what we're feeling. The Weatherlight. Defiler of Faith. Oh, the Thran Portal, the second Thran Portal, the Sky Knight. Tor. Oh, do we put that down? No, it's not the crazy foil. Oh my gosh, wait. These are all now the cards are sticking together. This is not a great representation. The Scrutiny is there. I'm glad we got the Scrutiny. So far, just to do a little comparison, it doesn't feel, things obviously just don't feel as special. Now, I think there are pluses and minuses to that, and we'll get into that. Someone remind me to talk about this. I'm not saying that because it's negative, but for like a seasoned TCG veteran, someone who's been around trading card games for a long time, there's definitely some connotations, some feelings about things, you know, feeling special. We got the Colossal Growth. That card has gotten me so many wins in Explorer. Oh, here we go. The Spell Thief in the Baller foil. That feels like that should be a hit as well. If we got a secondary market, check out. Let me know. The Yamavaya Coast, because everyone likes those. The Llanowar Loam Speaker. Okay, that bad boy's seen some play. Here we go. Tobias and Jedit are etched foils. Nothing crazy here. The Anointed Peacekeeper, but like the Anointed Peacekeeper feels like it's got a corner problem. Like, I gotta be honest with you, not a big fan. Not a big fan so far, but I do love this set. I love the stained glass treatment. I love pulling out kind of those textured stained glass treatment cards. Man, do you guys have trouble opening the new collector packs as well, or is it just me? Like, I feel like ever since Streets of New Capenna, I have struggled to open the new collector packs. It's something that I don't love getting into, and it's something I need to clearly figure out what the best way to get through is, because I am going to be offering box openings starting with Murders of Karlov Manor. Defiler of Dreams, another herd migration. So 2 herd migrations. It looks like I might just be playing Domain Ramp. Ooh, Ramirez. Let's go. Sulphurous Springs and Defiler of Faith. The Sheoldred counter, we have 3 packs left, and our Sheoldred counter is at 0. The 0 Sheoldred counter. Dude, the last collectors, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, the top was triple glued. It sure feels like some of these packs just are. Like, I can't even get into this pack right here. It's just insanity. I can't get into the pack. All right. Let's go through. Let's get to our land. All right, Nagel. That art. Like, art like that is cool. People don't give Magic any credit for art. That is very cool looking art. The Loam Speaker. All right, the 2-headed Hellkite. Let's get through some of these. Jasmine. Rasputin. The Caves. All right, we got another Caves. And Giora. Wait. Our Sheoldred counter, if I'm not mistaken, is still at 0. Our Sheoldred counter is still at 0, chat. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, chat? Why is our Sheoldred counter still at 0? Why is our Sheoldred counter still at 0? Rob, you set the over and under at 1.5. You could have set it at 0 so far. Do we still have faith? Where are we at? Ooh, Giora, Ageless Innovator in the cool baller foil. That's neat. Chaotic Transformation. The Mana Rig. All right, now we're on to some of our etched foils. We got the Tor and the Lady. The Lady. Jira and Sten. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Quick, Dennis. Dennis, buy this pack. Nope. Nope. No Legends. No Eternal Legends. Nothing so far. Dennis, buy this pack. Quick. We need some Dennis magic on the last pack. Oh, listen, Earthquake Test. We need some Dennis magic on the last pack. Here we go. We're starting off with the Aeronaut. Zur Eternal Schemer, which is a good card, but just in the regular foil is probably not worth too much. Oh no! Womp womp. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit no Sheoldreds. 0. We opened 0 Sheoldred and we opened 0 Leyline Binding. Oh, listen. Listen. That wasn't last pack magic. That was some last pack tragic. Let's go. Let's pop over really quick. Let's just see if anything jumps off the page on TCG Player, and let's evaluate the 2 openings. We'll go Dominator United. Dominator United. We'll go singles. So cards. Sort by price, high to low. Obviously, the most expensive cards are just all the Sheoldreds. And if we notice, we open no Sheoldreds. We open no Leyline Binding. We open no Timeless Lotus. We open no Liliana. My goodness. My goodness, chat. We got dumpstered. We got dunked on. We got wrecked. We got housed. We got hosed. Our Ajani Sleeper Agent that was clearly meant to be something super cool is $10 in foil. We got housed, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That was pretty bad. We got dominated and dunked on. Oh me, oh my. All right. That was rough. So ladies and gentlemen, let's talk just a little comparison. I mean, it's clear, right? It was for science, right? It was still fun. Absolutely. Just, for the sake of the conversation, opening the Magic box is something that feels so different. I mean, we see here, and it's like chaos. And Sorcery had 36 packs, right? There was 36 packs in the Sorcery box, and I gotta tell you, it felt cool to like chase things down. It felt cool to have something shiny in the back of the pack and be flipping through and be like, Oh, what is that? That's so awesome. Like, in the back of that pack, that's so shiny. It's so cool. And get that bit of excitement. Like, to have things that are chase is a good thing. It's clearly what makes Sorcery cool. It's clearly what makes a lot of these indie TCGs work. However, I do want to point out that that was a box from 2022. When it comes to 2023, things like Wilds of Eldraine, things like Lost Caverns of Ixalan, while the foils aren't necessarily special or important, I do love the fact that the Jurassic Park foils, the Jurassic Park emblem stamped foils, the confetti foils from Wilds of Eldraine are crazy chase cards. And they are super coveted. And seeing one of those in the pack just sparks this massive feeling of joy, just like it did opening Other Magic. And you have to be more ingrained. You can't just be a casual at opening because you won't know what you're looking at because everything is super shiny. And Sorcery does a great job of like, I'm jumping out of the box. I'm screaming at you like, look at me. This is freaking special and you darn well know it. Those boxes that we talked about for Magic fans, in my opinion, are great experiences. And it's a far cry from this, from what we were just looking at, and admittedly something that I liked a lot. It's something that, as an in-depth Magic fan, I liked this set. But when you compare the box opening experience, like it's clear why this set doesn't do nearly as well. Or something like, and I've said this before, there's always a Streets of New Capenna box in this office somewhere within arm's reach. Like, I love the set. There's a ton of boxes. You can get them for so cheap. They're just lying all over this freaking office right now. So I see the difference there. As we wrap up the stream, I'll do one more offer. I'll do one more, like, hey, if you want to buy a box opening, speak now or forever hold your peace for Sorcery. Otherwise, we'll offer them throughout the week. They are, like I said, for channel members. If you're a channel member, what do I have? I have something on my head. Oh, if you're a channel member, they're $130 with all the foils and all the uniques and all the uniques and elites shipped to your door. If you want everything shipped to your door, it's going to be a little bit more in shipping. We'll discuss that. It'll be about $136, $137. However, if you're not a channel member, you still want a box, I will sell you one for $150. And then again, same deal. If you want everything shipped to your door, it's going to be a little bit more. But this has been a fun experience. Like, I liked opening it. Can I buy another one? Dennis, are you being serious? Are you being serious about buying another one? Are you being serious? What do you guys think? In chat, should I let Dennis take up one of the last 3 remaining slots? What do you guys think? We have a box opening to do for... I think it's, is it George or Greg? Hold on, let me check. I have a box opening still to do tonight for another member that picked up a slot. I want to make sure it's Greg. So Greg's box opening will be recorded and will go out this week. I did say he's an OG member. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? One more box? One more box for Dennis? All right, Dennis, but you have to buy everything I just opened in this Dominaria United collector box as well. That's the deal. You have to buy everything that I also opened in this Dominaria United collector box as well. All right, one more box. Listen, I need you guys, if we're going to open, I'll sell Dennis one more box. I need you guys to share this stream one more time on a social media platform, in some, whether it's Sorcery's Facebook page, Sorcery's Discord, whatever it might be. Share this share this opening somewhere. Let's get back up over 20 concurrent viewers for Dennis's final box. Let's dig into this last box of Sorcery. Let's see if we can have Dennis hit some crazy cards. So that's what I need. That's what I need from you guys. I need this stream not only back up over 20 viewers for us to get into this opening, but to share this stream on social media platforms. Let's try to grow the channel. Let's try to grow the stream, because I don't mind doing this. It's a lot of fun, but it's late. And we got to make sure that we pop off here. Let's go. You're talking like a distributor. Take the flop and I'll let you buy one more hit. Listen, that's how you do business in this space, isn't it? Isn't that just the TCG business? Dennis, you want the good? You got to buy the bad. Let's go, baby. We got one more box of Sorcery. Shout out Mr. Dennis. Oh, man. Oh, I just... smacked the microphone. That hurt my hand a lot. We got one more box of Sorcery. We are at 19 concurrent viewers. You guys are blowing up the stream. If you're in the chat, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. All that fun stuff. We've got one more box of Sorcery. Let me get my glass of... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to get my glass of water, but I just shifted the whole view. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We can put it back. We can fix it. We can always fix it. Who got motion sickness today? Here we go. Let's get this... Only got one more. Get things properly lit in here. Oh. This reminds me, I got another collab coming up with some sweet magic prints and some sweet magic art. Little teaser. Got another collab coming up with some sweet magic art. Woo! If anyone remembers the card Hanakami from back in the original Kamigawa block, cannot wait to get that piece in. So excited. I got that. All that. Oh yeah. Who can name the card? Who can name this card? Who can name this card? Hold on. Get you a better view. Check this out. Oh. So deep. Rob said, did I repack all the boxes? I did not. I did not repack all the boxes. Just the ones Dennis buys. And as we've got... Shout out Dennis. Nice job. It is in fact Bitter Blossom. Good job, dude. It is in fact the Bitter Blossom. I've got one more surprise in store for Dennis. One of the OG homies. Great friend of mine. Wonderful supporter of the channel. I've got one more surprise in store for you, Dennis. For your box opening. As you've purchased a second box opening tonight, I've got one more surprise. Guys, if you want to see Dennis's surprise likes on the stream, who here is down to surprise Dennis a little bit? Let's get this guy what he needs. Let's get this man some of the box opening glory that he deserves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's time. Oh yeah. Oh, Dennis, it's time. Oh, it's time, buddy. Oh, it's time, buddy. Let's go. It's time, buddy. It's time. Shout out to Mr. Dennis. Let's go. Oh. Wait, hold on. Is that a bad omen, Dennis? Your final box didn't want to open. Shout out to Dennis. I almost set that knife on a stack of foil charms that I have over here. Not great. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dennis with the final box opening for the night. Sorcery Contested Realm. I'm excited. I can't wait. And of course, you know, we had to do the Sorcery box opening on the super sweet Rudy Alpha Investments MetaZoo playmat, because how can you not? Like, how can you not do it this way? Ugh. This knife is so dull. Dennis, did you come in here and dull this knife in between videos? Like, what? Oh, void sticker. Void, Dennis, you can't return the box now. All right, here we go. As we crack the last Sorcery box of the evening. Big shout out to Dennis in the chat. Guys, if you want to see Dennis hit it big, if you want to see the winners keep winning, let him know in the chat. Or, if you're sick of this Dennis guy, if you're sick of this guy popping off, oh, and dropping penny sleeves, and getting all the good cards, let him know that too. Rob says you should do it on the Sorcery playmat from Rudy. Oh, wait. Not touching that with a 10-foot pole, Rob. Good try, though. Solid effort. Good hustle out there. Good hustle out there. All right, we got the Elite Rest in Peace to start the box. The Plumed Pegasus for the Ordinary and Into Your Ordinary Sea Serpent. Ordinary. Burial. Your Scourge Zombies and your Geomancer. Dennis, you're the proud owner of every single Geomancer in the game. Get more penny sleeves. You're going to need them. We've got a lot of faith in Dennis's box here. We've got a lot of faith in Dennis. I don't know if I'm willing to... The Pudge Butcher. Look, Dennis, this is me after Thanksgiving dinner. Guys, this is me after Thanksgiving dinner. That's just all it is. The Ancient Dragon. Oh, we got a couple duplicates already. Dennis with the Ancient Dragon. Swamp Buffalo, Minor Explosion. Polar Bears, Tantrum. The Beast Drown, Wall of Fire. The Mercenaries, Blink, and your Atlas in the back. All right. So far, nothing too crazy. Let's make sure we don't. Let's try to keep your piles as neat as can be. All right. Good to see you, Mr. DJ. I don't know if I'll make it. Ooh, here we go. An elite site. An elite site. We got the Unravel, Sleep, Mercs, the Bone Ravels, Dispel, the Sacred Scares, which you got in foil earlier. All right, so far, starting slow. This is a more reasonable. Yes, Mr. DJ, always great to see you. Check out their channel. Mr. DJ Longhair does a podcast with a bunch of his friends, and it is a really fun time. Make sure you check them out. All right, we have the Elite Planar Gate. Minions here can traverse the void, gaining Void Walk until leaving it. Ooh, look at that. All right. And yes, there's a Swamp Buffalo, dude. Pay attention. I didn't come here for reasonable. I came here for curio. My friend, leave some for the rest of us. Oh, that's a Old Salt Anchorman. That feels, this card, like, looks different. It stands out different. Pit Vipers, the Slayer. Ordinary, ordinary, ordinary. If I miss a curio, yell at me in the chat, unless you're Dennis. Unless you're Dennis, don't yell at me in the chat, because, listen, ain't nobody need that. Ain't nobody need that, Dennis. Nobody needs to hear from you. All right, I think there might be something in the shiny in your box. We will be looking at our first foil. The Waypoint Portal, the Undertow and the Stormy Seas, and the Great Wall. Wow. We're getting, this is a unique site, but there's a lot of sites already. A lot of sites already in this box. The Men of Lang, the Scourge, Old Sea Anchorman, the Mage Slayer, the Roaming Monster, and... Ooh, oh, wait. Oh, my God. Wait, there's boobs. Am I banned? Am I banned? Am I banned? Wait, this Riddle Sphinx has boobs. What is, am I just banned? Dennis, did you just get me banned? I've linked it before in the community section when I've been on the podcast. This Riddle Sphinx, an Elite Sphinx proffers perplexity. Oh my gosh. Wait, Dennis, did you just get me banned? Let me know, guys. Chat, let me know if I'm banned. I'm already, see, now the foil got me all excited. I'm losing my piles. Did I just get banned? That was, I did not see that coming. The Globe, the Elite Relic for the Intrepid Traveler. All right, on to the Mortality. Sleep. Oh, I might have missed. Okay, no. A Gaunt Magic of Ordinary Relics. Okay. So far, so good. This feels like another. No ban. Titty Sphinx shows up in a lot of openings. Okay. Okay, John. Thank you. Thank you, John. John, you know what? I feel like, John, you feel very trustworthy. I don't know what it is, and I don't trust Dennis as far as I can throw him. So you feel very trustworthy. Dennis and Jim. All right, we got another site. What is this? The site box? Ordinary. The Ordinary Sandworm. The Turtles. Ooh, look at that dope Turtles. Ordinary. Oh, Mr. DJ Longer said, thanks for the plug. I'm 17 subscribers short of 1212 to fire the 1212 subscriber giveaway. Got lots of loot to give away. Let's go. What's the name of your channel, Mr. DJ Longer? I think you guys recently changed the name. So make sure you give me the name so I can shout it out properly. But thank you for the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thanks for always inviting me on the podcast. Same name. Okay, cool. So it goes by the same name. Let's go. All right, Dennis, this feels like a more reasonable opening. But we do need to stop and point out, like, look at all the sites. Look at all the sites. An elite site was Swarl and Sweaty Artisans, the Dwarven Forge. Look at all these sites. Like, can we just Can we take a second here and just, let's just hold on. Let's just take a second, because maybe I'm crazy. There's site 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5. We pulled 5 sites already. There's 5 sites already. Like, look at this. Look at this. All right, you're site rich, dude. Like, you know the old saying, it's good to own land? It's good to own land, Dennis. That's what your methodology here. Yoko, welcome to the stream, Yoko. Thanks for stopping by. The mechanism, our second unique, the mechanism. Bear control determines all random outcomes. Oh my gosh, Dennis. You're gonna build the chaos deck and determine all random outcomes. Great. Let's just build Dennis's deck for him. That's what we're doing on stream tonight, as Dennis has purchased 2 boxes and opened a fair number of vile pimps. Vile pimps. Let's go, Devin. Shout out for subbing to the support from Mr. DJ Longhair. You love to see it in a community like this. You love to see it. Oh, raised dead. It's just the Atlantean Fate. All right, I think we had this unique as well. So you got a little. We got 2 uniques that you already have. All right, this one feels more reasonable. Ordinary. So we got the Ordinary Dread Knight Demon, the Cloud Spirit, the Ordinary Pufferfish, the Wild Freaking Boars, and camel. Like, who doesn't love a good camel every now and again? Dennis, this feels more like a normal box. And again, when I opened Jim's box, I got a little bit nervous at the start. I was feeling the nerves, and I'm feeling the nerves for this one, my guy. I'll be honest with you. Okay. I'm not feeling the nerves anymore. Dennis, the Onyx Core, the unique relic of geotic potency. Geotics. Look at this sheesh. Are you kidding me, Dennis? Don't get shy now, camera. Are you kidding me? Are you seeding this box? You're seeding these boxes, aren't you? Let's make sure we don't miss a curio back here too as I take my time. You got the teleport, the sleep. Are you seeding these freaking boxes? This is insanity. Even the camera is freaking out. You're opening such fire. This is ridiculous. Is it time? Is it time to put Dennis on the bench? All right, we got the Highland Falconer. Look at that art. That would be cool. That would be a cool foil to get. The Sea Serpent. But we are light on the foils. All we've gotten so far is Booby Sphinx. The Wild Boars, Blizzard, Wall of Ice. All right, looks like nothing but ordinaries. We are a little light on the foils, Dennis. Let's go. Here we go. Cracking into these packs and trying to find another mix. So you've got a mix in both boxes. You've got a core and a stone in these boxes. What is happening, Dennis? Dennis, I gotta be honest with you. What's happening? Are you cheating somehow? Are you cheating somehow? If you are cheating somehow, you need to let us all know your secret, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is insane. Mr. DJ Longhair stocking up on the subs. You love to see it. The Elite Beasts, the Kappas. The Kappas. Oh, okay. Extinguish. Wait, there's a foil in this pack. There's a foil in this pack. Ordinary Scorpions, the Ordinary Common Sense, the Ordinary Fire the Harpoons, the Ordinary Amazon Warriors, and the Ordinary Miracle Workers, which is what your box opening prowess should just be called. You are a miracle worker, dude. The Snow Leopard, the Wild Boar, Sea Serpent, the Teleport. You should be called the Miracle Worker. This is insane. This just feels insane. We're going to cover up the backside. We're going to do this to hopefully avoid getting banned. What is this? Hold on, I just got a notification. Ads will run shortly for some viewers. Skip ads. Screw that. What do you mean? We're in the middle of a box opening. What are you doing? No ads. No ads, YouTube. We're in the middle of a box opening. Back off. Dennis hasn't cooled down yet. We can't run ads. What do you think this is? Divine healing. All right, more sites. Look at your. Oh my gosh, you're site rich. You're absolutely just a site rolling in it. This is the battlefield, an elite site of the wages of war. You're site rich. Oh no, I have my pile discipline. My pile discipline is gone. These are exceptionals. That's your elite. Oh my gosh, there's a foil in this pack. What is happening? All right, you got some ordinaries, your border militia, your fade, and Dennis. 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 Your polar bears, dude. Look at the polar bears. Look at the cute polar bears. Look at it. It's you, me, and Jim. Shout out to the Bearscape Photoshop that I did for our little group chat. No way. The polar bears are so cute. They're so cute. Okay, we have to take a break after this pack, and I have to reorganize my piles really quick. Let's go. I can't believe you got the foil, but your foil count has started to pick up a little bit. All right, you got the globe again. Back to the globe. We got our ordinaries in the... Dude, what? Dude, what? An exceptional sight of unsettled animosity. What? You get another... Look at this. The shifting sands. Dennis, cool off. Cool off, dude. Okay? I'm telling you, it's time to cool down. It's time to leave some for other people. Like, I know what you're doing, and I know you want all the gas. It's time to leave some for our friends. So these are our exceptionals. I'm repiling quick, everyone, so to make sure I have Dennis's stuff piled properly. Like, Dennis, can you leave some cards for everyone else? Yoko, good night. Thanks for swinging by. Dennis, you are site rich. You are foil site rich. You are site rich. You are foil site rich. Based on how well these box openings go, and there's, by the way, there's something foil in this pack as well back there. You might just be rich. You might just be rich. Nowhere is safe from these elite beasts. Oh, so these are our exceptionals. Nowhere is safe from these elite beasts. You got the Ice Lance, the ordinary Ice Lance, the ordinary Lightning Bolt, the ordinary Dryads, the Mermaids, the Stalker. The exceptional foil Geyser. Let's get through the back of this pack here. All right, these are all our ordinaries. Oh, as I smack. Oh my gosh, Dennis, I'm gonna run out of sleeves. Like, this is insane. Look at this freaking card. It's so beautiful. If you guys aren't showing Dennis any love by hitting that sub button, hitting that like button, that's a disservice to Dennis's box opening prowess right now. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that sub button, because I don't know. This feels, these two packs that you have, or two boxes that you have cracked, Dennis, feel, oh my God, there's a foil in this box too. What is happening? There's a foil in here too. Exceptional Isles. The Grim Reaper, a unique spirit awaits us all. A unique spirit. Oh God, I'm kicking the channel. I'm kicking the camera. I might kick the channel too, just because it's so good. All right, so you got the Scent Hounds, the Troll, the Dispel, the Scarabs, the Riptide, and whoa. Your avatar prognosticates success. This is a foil avatar. Look at this thing. I don't know if that's a hit or not. But my goodness, it looks good. Let's get that sleeved up. You got some ordinaries back here that'll go into your decks when you get started on building those. But that looks cool as hell. Mr. DJ Longhair, thank you for swinging by. Thank you for supporting the stream as always, and we will see you around, I am sure. Listen, that card looks insane. Is it a hit? Is it not? If someone wants to check secondary market values, anything like that during the stream, I'm always open. You can always go ahead and do that. But I gotta tell you, it sure looks like a beautiful hit. Foil Seer is a $57 hit. What? For alpha? Are you sure you're looking at beta? You have the Elite Observatory that you're hitting here. Oh my gosh, Dennis, are you kidding me? Dennis, what is going on? Are you kidding? That's a $57 hit, ladies and gentlemen. The Foil Seer. What is happening? Dennis is just absolutely crushing it. What's your value on the Onyx Core? I think, I don't know, if Jim is still here, I don't want to spoil it. I think Jim got an Onyx Core too. The Giant Sirens. Wait, you are just so site rich. You are so site rich. You got the Astral Alcazar. You're so site rich, it's insane. Wait, there's a foil in this box too. Okay, what? The rolling, I'm smacking the camera. I'm so jazzed up. An exceptional relic that gathers no moss. Rob called it before that. He said, get more. He said, get more sleeves. He might be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on 7 foils in this box alone. 7 freaking foils in this box. Shout out. Dennis, listen, this case still has 2 boxes in it. There are still 2 boxes in this case. Oh, we have an upside down card. Wait, or do we? I'm holding the pack upside down. We have an upside down content creator because the sites are hard to tell. Ooh, the orb. We have a unique orb of Bale Birth. Oh, that looks insane. There are 2 more boxes left in this case, and they are for sale. $130 with the unique and elites and foils all shipped to you. 137, 136, 137. I'll send you the invoice to get everything shipped to your doorstep. So there are still 2 more boxes in this case, and I won't sell another one to Dennis just to give everyone else the opportunity at it. But if somebody buys it, we will keep opening boxes. We will just keep cracking packs. This is insane. And if you're not a channel member, it'll be $157 for everything and $150 shipped to your door. You get 10% off whatever the secondary market is, or $10 off whatever the secondary market is. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe you just let Dennis keep buying boxes. Maybe that's the move. No, I want to give other people a chance. You got another battlefield, so you continue to be elite site rich. The spin attack, the bats, the pufferfish, the extinguish. I almost always, the Dead of Night Demon. Ooh, and the Spark Mage. You got another cool avatar back here. I almost always expect something crazy in Dennis's pack at this point. It's gotten sad. It's gotten to the point where I almost always expect something insane in your packs, Dennis. Just you're driving me crazy here. All right, flanking maneuver, the sunken treasure. You've got the star, the unique magic mourns, a long lost past, fill up to 13 voids with oh my gosh, wow, wait. That completely changes the layout of the battlefield. That card is crazy. That card is crazy. Your disenchant, your boil, ordinary. You got your ordinaries back here. The pirate ship, the snow leopard, and you're into your sights. This is crazy. Devin said, I might need to open for science. Devin, if you decide to pull the trigger, you let me know. I will send me your PayPal. I will send you an invoice. You can send it to me at hometowntcg@gmail.com, and we will get you set up and get you cracking, Captain. Oh, wait, this pack has to have something insane in it. Like, look, this pack won't open. This pack will not open. It has to have something absolutely insane in it. It's like stretching instead of opening. I do not have small hands. I have like massive mitts. The Polar Explorers for the Elite Mortals. All right, getting into your ordinaries. And Dennis, I venture a guess here that you have cooled down a little bit. You have cooled down lightly, Dennis. You have lightly chilled, if you will. You have lightly calmed yourself from the insanity that was. All right, your exceptional sites, you get your exceptionals. You have your rest in peace, which might be the rest of this box, Dennis. The rest of your box might be this rest in peace. The Scarabs, Men of Lang, the Old Salt Anchorman, Pit Vipers, a terrifying tangle of... Wait! What is happening? What is happening? Updraft Ridge. What is happening? Another exceptional site in foil. What? I think your backside... Oh, I'm smacking the mic. I think the backside of your rolling boulder is still free. Oh my... Dennis. All right, so this is your 8th foil in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is... It's a meme. This is a meme. This is a joke. This is... You still have packs to go. You have 8 foils already in this box. You got an Onyx Core. You hit a $50 Seer. This is clearly a joke, right? Like... Ha ha ha, funny, ha ha joke. We're clearly, someone is messing with me, right? All right, so we got your observatory, because why would we not get another beautiful site for Mr. Dennis here? Why would we ever expect anything to... What is happening? What is happening? The foil exceptional relic of crippling chains. For the Iron Shackles. Look at that. Look at it, how insane. What? Okay. Does anyone have any experience shipping to Canada? What would that be? Just so I can properly quote Devin a price here. Get across the border to Mr. Devin Mychan. You would only want... Devin says, might be priced in Canada, but only would need elites and... Elites, uniques, and foils, if that makes a difference. That would make it much easier, obviously. If someone could quote me on that in the chat, I know that a lot of you have probably, Dennis himself has probably done a lot more shipping than I have, just so I can properly quote Mr. Devin to know what that would be. Flood, because I'm selling these to you guys at break even, because frankly, yeah, I want to offer to channel members a little bit something extra, a little way to give back. We got the Elite Magnetic Muzzle. All right, so we got the Pegasus, the Highland Crest. There's nothing foil in this box. I'm calling it. Or in this pack. I'm calling it. I still had to go slow because even I didn't believe it. I got to be honest with you. I didn't believe it, Dennis. I said there's nothing foil in this pack. I couldn't quite be sure. I had to see for myself. Okay. Oh. So Devin, could we do something like, for the extra shipping, maybe something like $140 to ship to Canada with just the elites, uniques, and foils? Let me know what you think about that. So we got the elite, we got the porcupine pufferfish. Oh my god. Okay. Is there something foil in this pack? I don't think there is. The vile pimp, the vile limp, the vile imp. Ordinaries. Ordinary beast. Okay. All right, Dennis. Okay, $10 shipping should be adequate. Perfect. So Devin, if you want to do $140, let me know, and then I will get at you with an invoice. We can get you opening. Dennis, I can't believe your box is this. It's still this insane. Oh, look at that weirdness with the packs again. I can't believe your box is this insane. What is happening? What's going on? All right, Upwelling, the Pilgrim. Here's your an exceptional site. Oh, here you go. So I hit this earlier. This is the Elementalist, and while it's not expensive, it is a beautiful piece of art and an elite avatar that only comes in this slot. So that's that's a really fun hit, and it's going to help you along the way with a lot of your deck building and give you something else to build around. So big shout out there. While it might not be, again, the biggest You've had a lot of financial value hits. It's nice that you finally get a hit that is only about, you know, building a deck. Because I think you have soaked all of the money out of this box, Dennis. Your packs don't want to come apart, though. These last couple packs have been... They're hiding their secrets in here. And I am not a... Like I said, I am not a small human. Ooh, the old clone art. It does still remind me of Splinter Twin. It does, I'll be honest with you, it does still remind me of Splinter Twin. All right, there's no foil in this box either. I'm calling it, or in this pack either. I'm calling it. I only call it when I can't, you know, see that far down. All right, we're down to the last couple packs. I think we have 6 left. Big shout out to Dennis on his second box opening of the night. Absolutely dominating. Just destroying these box openings. As I cannot destroy these last couple packs that have been found. And maybe that's why. Maybe they're so hard to open that I'm squeezing all of the magic out of your box. The Telekinesis art. Telekinesis is a sweet art card. All right, you got the Abundance. The Elite Aura of Milk and Honey. I don't know who's mixing milk with honey and just like drinking that stuff. But there's the Elite Aura of Abundance. The Bats. The Pirate Ship. The Snow Leopard, the Land Surveyor, the Scarabs, the Men of Lang, Old Salt, the Scourge Zombies, the Pit Vipers, the Berry. All right, moving on. Last couple packs here as we wind down Dennis's final opening, and whether or not we'll do one more, we'll wait to hear back from Devin, Mr. Mychan, to see if he's interested. Let's see what we got. All right, we got the Gnomes and the Blade, and we see the Silence. Silence, shh. Silence is an elite aura of simpler times. An elite aura of simpler times. Minions occupying effective sites lose all non-basic abilities. Silence is a cool looking card. Turn those minion abilities off. All right, so we got some of these ordinaries back here. Ordinaries, make sure we don't hit or miss any curios. And if we hit a curio, I will give the first person to like the stream Dennis's curio. I will say, Dennis, you don't get it. You have too much. Listen, the rich are not going to get richer on my channel. First person to like the stream gets Dennis's curio. Oh, Dennis, I'm glad that we've been around each other long enough where we can make jokes like that. Adept Illusionist, the Elite Mortal. The Wild Boars, the clan. What is this? The Highland Clansman. Ugh. Exorcism, Mortality, Border Militia, Fade. The Longbowman. The Ice Lance. The Muse. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if we've seen the Muse yet. And the Dryads. I don't know if we've seen the Muse yet. I'll send them over one of your foils for your box. I'm subbing to Louis now. You're not subbed to Louis? So mean. So mean. All right, the Autumn Unicorn. The Harpooners and the Assassin, followed by the Hounds. Release the Hounds. Dennis, you have released the Hounds on these 2 box openings tonight. The Vile Pimp, the Minor Explosion, the Land Surveyor, Snow Leopard, the Muse, the Dryads, the Deep Sea Mermaids, the Lightning Bolt, the Stalker, the Firebolts, and the Sight at the end. Wow, Dennis, you have cooled off. I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen anything crazy, but in fairness, it was about time. In fairness, it was about time that things got a little more realistic around here. It was about time that you opened the best freaking card in the entire game. The best card in the entire game. Let's go. Let's go. It was about time you opened the Giant Shark. Oh, wait, what am I looking at? Wait, hold on. What is this? The Mirage, an elite site of uncertain apprehension. Gosh, imagine that in foil. Wild Boars, Sea Serpent, Teleport, Mortality, Overpower, Disenchant, Scent Hounds, the Mad Dash, the Troll, the Caravan, and the final site. Okay, here we go. We are down to the last pack in this box for verification. Here we go. It all comes down to this. Dun 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 dun. We are opening Dennis's last box, JC. All right, you start off with the Cornerstone, a good piece. Oh, we're sight rich, and the Fireball, and The mask. All right, we got our second Mask of Mayhem in this box. Let's see. Sandworm, Vile Imp, the Lampreys, the Sandstorm, the Deep Sea Mermaids. I don't see a foil, I don't think. We're about to find out. Spectral Stalker, the Overpower, the Disenchant, the Mad Dash, the Caravan, and the Final Sight. All right. There might be one more. Devin is considering buying one. Wow, Dennis, look at some of these hits here. You hit the core. You hit the stone in your first box. You hit, what, 9 foils? You hit 9 foils in the box. Insane. Absolutely insane. You paid for your box in 2 cards easily, and you've got a ton of stuff to build decks with it. Also, this Seer is apparently $57. Let's pop over and let's check some secondary market values over here. So, Dennis, we are going to move some more of your cards over to the side. You have 2 full boxes, Dennis, of cards that you have opened. Ladies and gentlemen, I will give, this is everyone's last chance here. Feel free, if you are interested, let me know if you're purchasing a box opening. Devin, let me know what you end up deciding. No pressure either way. I have opened so much Sorcery tonight. It has been a freaking blast. We have one coming this week. Shout out to Greg opening their box opening will be coming on the channel this week. It will not be in live stream form. It will be a video. And if you're here for Magic, I want you to remember, if you're here for Magic, it will not be replacing the Magic content. It will be in addition to the Magic content, because I love the, kind of the building of the indie TCG scene. I love how that game is expanding and everyone's growing. But first and foremost, I am a Magic content creator. I will continue to make Magic content. I will continue to do what I love. And right now, that involves cracking all of this Sorcery and checking out this beautiful art, especially when Dennis literally, not figuratively, literally, cannot miss. The man cannot miss. Don't think you can organize time? All right, no worries. Thank you so much for hanging out, Devin. Thank you for just chilling with us in the stream and being a wonderful member of the community. Sorry you got caught up with work stuff. Look at you out here doing real life things that matter while we are trying to talk about our favorite trading card games. What are you thinking? We're going to check secondary value stuff here in a second. I'm just organizing some of Dennis's cards to make sure I don't lose any of them, because man, oh man, that would be not cool of me. Not cool. Not cool at all. We'll pull out some of his foils, some of his big hits. But this Onyx Core is going in the same box, or same little sleeve as your stone. And let's take a look at some of Dennis's spoils of war this evening. Let's take a look at some big Dennis hits as far as the foils are concerned. We'll leave a lot of the other uniques and everything in the box, but just checking out what's the pull rate on Curios. Apparently very difficult. I don't know the pull rate off the top of my head, but it's apparently very difficult. So we did hit the beautiful Philosopher's Stone as well as the Onyx Core. Dennis hitting both of these cards this evening for a grand total of, now let's pop over. The Philosopher's Stone, I believe, was 140. I think the Onyx Core was about... my LGS sold of cases, don't think it'll be long before those sold of individual boxes as well. Maybe. That would be wild. So let's take a look. So obviously we have the foil. The foil Philosopher's Stone is a bit out of control. The regular Philosopher's Stone sitting at 149. A beautiful looking card. I think it is worth pointing out that all of the art that we have looked at has been just incredible. So let's find the Onyx Core. So ONYX Core. And let's take a look. And this is a $70 hit. So shout out to Dennis. Both Dennis and Jim hit an Onyx Core. So pretty big hits there. And as we see, not a ton of them on the secondary market. Not a lot of Onyx Cores out there. And that's doubled up with Dennis also hit. And we'll flip back over just to take a look at some of the other stuff that Mr. Dennis got lucky enough to get his hands on. So we're looking at the Onyx Core over here. And we'll flip back over to TCG, or to over here to see. He also hit this beautiful foil Seer, which I thought was going to be a bit of a miss. I thought this wasn't going to be the move. Well, guess what? It totally was. Super Fast Tortoise, hello, hello. What is up? Welcome to the stream as we are winding things down here. Thanks for hanging out. We're kind of going over some of the hits that the channel members that bought box openings landed. Ooh, how do I find it? Do I have to actually search Sorcery Contested Realm Beta? There you go. Cards. Oh, I need to get rid of the Onyx Core. Avatar. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. The Seer in foil. In beta. What a massive hit. And I believe this is the exact same card. I don't see any difference here. I think this is the exact same card. Insane. Would love to get another box crack, but I just finished my beta playset. Any future boxes are going to be set aside for draft. But people should definitely get on the remaining boxes. Clumping is real. Well, if clumping is real, this thing is clumped in the best way possible. In the best way possible. Nice card. Tortoise says the cards look pretty cool in design. I'm a big fan of everything I'm seeing. And like I said, during the opening, I can't stress this enough. During the opening, it felt cool. It felt cool to open boxes. It felt cool to come across a foil and like be excited. That's something from back in Magic I loved. I really enjoyed that. Now, I've made this very clear. I'm approaching Sorcery from a place that I've never approached the TCG before. I'm collecting Sorcery. I'm all about being a collector. I'm starting with my Alpha Sharks. I'm seeing what I want to collect next. I play every TCG I get involved in. This time, I'm trying the collecting aspect. So I'm excited to see what that breaks down. I'm excited to see kind of how I handle that. But this has been a heck of a stream. Shout out to everyone who's been in chat the whole time. Devin, Dennis for buying 2 boxes. Jim William, your box opening comes out this weekend. Greg, if you're in chat, you're a channel member, be on the lookout for your box opening coming this week. And I will say one more time, if you want to buy a box opening, it's $130 to have everything that is elite and unique and foil shipped to your door. So $130. I will invoice you on PayPal. It's no tax. That's it. If you want everything shipped to your door, it's going to be $137 shipped to your door. So make sure you join the channel membership. Channel membership is $5 a month. So it comes out at max. It's a box for $142. And if you look on TCG Player at Sorcery Beta, listen, at Sorcery Beta, and you were going to buy a box, you're already saving money. And when that market continues to go up, you're also still going to save money. Ralph says 6.99, you'll hit 7K in no time. I am at 6.99K. 6.99K. It's a number I did not see coming. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you haven't yet, hit the sub button. If you haven't yet, consider joining the channel membership. And if you haven't yet, share a hometown TCG video somewhere. Greg, let's go. Greg, your box opening is on its way. Your box opening is coming this week. Greg, okay, hold on. How short am I? I am not. I am 6 foot 8 inches tall. So I am far from short. I am far from short. Greg, your box opening is coming this week. Actually, if you look, hold on, where is it behind me? Oh, Greg, hold on. I'm coming back. Oh no, I don't bend this well. Oh, Greg, here it is. Sorry, I thought you meant how tall am I? You said how short I think I'm 3 subs short. I think I'm 3 subs shy of 7K. Greg, see this? See this right here? See this right here? It's Greg's box. Greg's box opening's coming out this week. I cannot wait. This case has been awesome. You are getting a box from probably the best case. You are 3rd in line in the box openings. And now after this box is open, Greg, there's only one more box opening available for people to purchase out of this case. And I don't know if I'm going to open the next case yet. I got to see. There's one more box opening to purchase. So big shout out to you guys. Greg, cannot wait to get your box opening filmed. Make sure you tune in this week. Dennis, cannot wait. Actually, Greg, you know what? Your box, check this out. Hold on. Let's see. We might, when we film the video, we might pull the box right off here. Look at this on it. Greg's box. Greg's box, do not touch. Greg's box, nobody touch. Nobody touch. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and this has been so much fun. I cannot wait for the next one. Hold on. I know it's off camera. Hold on. It's this way. It's this way. I'm jacking up the whole thing. There it is. There it is, Greg. There it is. Good night, everyone.